you play, you're facing people from TWA and Rain and all the top fucking clans, and it's only them, dude. The side effects of this would be that all of us would suddenly start dropping our win rate, dropping our stats, because everybody would be playing so good that your stats would just go down. That would just fucking go down. And would be willing to bet most so-called good players here are potatoes. What, in the chat? Well, I don't know, maybe. But that wouldn't be very relaxing and very enjoyable to do. That would be very frustrating. But in the same time, I fully support League kind of ranked. I fully support League kind of ranked that runs for the entire year, all the fucking time, and it divides people into as many smaller brackets as possible to really separate, like, you're between here and here. Like, this is the matchmaking, let's put it this way, but you're in this part. That guy's there, that guy's there. There's like 100 different sections. The smaller the sections, the closer you're gonna get to play with players that are within your own level of skill. Ranked like that, fantastic fucking idea. It's a great idea. Because you don't have to face players that are much better than you and never progress as a result of it and never carry as a result of it. And you don't have to have anchors in your team that are literally just going to be holding you down. And you can't win because of them. And if you don't want to play ranked all the time, don't fucking play it. Nobody's forcing you to, you know. Nobody's forcing me when I log into the League of Legends. No one's forcing me to play ranked. I play ranked over casual any day of the week because in ranked, people are gonna try hard more, rage quit less, feed less, and try stupid shit that might not work less. Because it's ranked and it matters. That's why I always play ranked. That's why I always play ranked in games. Because I know people will try to give their best. We can do goofy modes, but if we're playing, let's play, you know, for the most part. And casuals very often turn out in Smurfs or crazy builds that are people trying for ranked, or people just rage quit or feed, and they don't care because they know there's nothing to do. They're gonna ruin the game of 9 other players because they can. Literally because they can. And there's gonna be no repercussions pretty much. Wow, immediately. Do you think that some ships in the tech tree must be replaced, like for example Izumo with Musashi? Word must is a strong word. I wouldn't really use word must, because they don't have to. Would it make more sense? Yes. Like for example, if Bourgogne was a tier 10 instead of Republique, and then you put Republique as a premium, because it's an odd one out, it really makes no sense. If they would put Musashi instead of Yamato, that would be a bit weird because they're technically same ship. But sure, I guess. Certain things that Wargaming does make absolutely no sense. Like for example, Tirpitz. Tirpitz should be a tech tree ship. Bismarck should be premium. If you have ships like a Gneisenau, like a TS7, that has torpedoes. Why is Gneisenau the only tech tree that has the torpedoes? He's the odd one out. A Thunder that wants to push? Who the fuck am I to stop him? That's probably my fault. He would have turned sooner if it wasn't for me. Sorry about that, dude. So, yeah. Jesus, 3 battleships, a cruiser, and 2 destroyers are on this side. How many? 1. Oh, nice. Oh, I think he's fucked though. Oh, maybe not. Treason? That's the name of this thunder? Okay. Well, but if you want to turn away and live, now's your only chance. Literally, he has to go behind that island or he's dead. I mean, I don't know what the hell our team is doing, to be fairly honest, but I don't know. Do they expect us to win this all by ourselves? Holland's trying to take the cap. I don't know what the hell the carrier is doing. Although it's not like he can really engage Montana with Mino there very successfully. There you are. I think that's the second time he smoked, so he still has 2 to go. See if he's still flying towards C instead of what close to him. There's a Minotaur here and a Holland, so I don't blame him, honestly. If he goes for Montana, he has to go through Mino and Montana ZA. That's pretty ruthless. Like, yes, he can fly through it, and yes, he can still do strikes, but it's gonna cost him a bunch of planes. If he tries to go on this side, he runs into Holland plus Shima. So that's also not very good. So I don't blame him too much. But we could really use a hand here. I mean, now that it's just Montana and Mino, it's a bit easier, but before that, there was like 6 ships shooting at the 2 of us here. There we go. Fire. Did he just insta-repair? Hey, now the carrier arrives when Montana separated a bit. Alright, okay. If he helps me finish Montana, then I can definitely push Mino.
Gegnerische Schlachtschiff versenkt.
You're relentless, aren't you? Little shit. Fine. I will gladly take you on. Oh, he's not gonna run. He actually means to do this. Really? Okay. I always get a bit worried when I see shit like this. I'm like, does this guy have that much confidence in his abilities? Oh, and then he does that. And then he does that. Never mind. That answers my question immediately.
Wir haben einen gegnerischen Kreuzer versenkt. Unser Team hat die
That settles that. I was like, I'm thinking to myself, like, am I not, maybe I don't understand something. Can he actually win with 4 or 6 guns in the front? Because the closer we get, the less and less broadside he's gonna have to show.
Hey dude, yo dude, I can't almost be live. We passed 2 years of sub already. So much fun you have give us and I miss your pink hair. 3 hope you staying healthy and doing well.
Hey, thank you, crew points. Much appreciated, man. Thank you for 26 months. And thank you for kind words. Pink hair. Yeah, there's a little bit of blonde still left, but it's mostly gone. I could literally go to get this cut now as well, to drop it down again to like really short and be done with the color completely, but I don't mind. You're always contemplating, is the guy really that skillful and maybe knows something you don't? Like this particular ship under these particular circumstances does this particularly well and you're just not aware of it? And you're about to get owned? Or is he just fucking crazy and doesn't realize that this is not gonna work? So you get a bit concerned. You're like, And then, of course, they make a mistake and you're like, ah, okay.
Cheers, mate.
Wait, wasn't it like 22 months yesterday, Paya? Now 23? Thanks? It's a bit odd. But then again, it's Twitch. No real surprise. Flugzeugträger. Come on, mother trucker, give me broadside. Unleash those guns on me. Oh, you're gonna give me broadside because the carrier's making you give me broadside without showing me those badass guns. Well, that's even better. Time machine. Oh, okay.
Good day, Flammy.
Time machine, huh? There's a couple of things I'd like to change in the past as well, please. Here's a question for you, Chad. Here's a question for you. If you had... Moody Neko, thank you so much for 19 months, by the way. If you had a time machine that could only work in one direction... Well, in one direction and back. So, what I'm trying to say, if you could only go in the past and return, or only in the future and return, what would you choose? Would you temper with the past, trying to correct some wrongs? Whether it's your own, or in history in general? Or would you try to go to the future and see what's up? Can we get like a poll, Mary? Time machine that can only go to the past or the future, not both. What would people vote? I'm very curious. Would you be much more interested in what lies ahead? Risking that, I don't know, maybe you would travel 20 years in the future and there would be no Earth and you would just suffocate in space? Because Earth got devastated by a meteor? Or where you're standing right now is a nuclear fallout? Or would you go at a specific time period in your life back and try to change the way you did something, or you said something, or maybe go a lot in the past and try to change the entire history? Past you before the CV before the CV rework, huh? It's that tilting to you that you would use a fucking time machine just to go play ships before the carriers. Wow, that's dedicated. Oh yes, please do. Please do make a run for it. Hashi boy. Give me that broadside. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh yeah, unleash those secondaries upon me. I've been a bad boy. What the fuck were the rest of the shells? A bit. Wow, he just missed with the fastest orbs in the game for a carrier. A bit underwhelming, I gotta say, shooting AP at broadsiding Richthofen with Hindi. Yeah, those the damage that I'm doing is just not really worth it. No citadels, of course, but the damage wasn't too much either. Yeah, it's a BB hull. Yeah, it's easy to forget when you see a carrier. It's Freddy, I believe. 220,000 damage and 4 kills with 10 planes. I had no idea we did this much. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. I had no idea. Honestly, was just focused on fighting the Montana and Wino and trying to not get murdered by everybody else. 54 to Montana, 45 to Richthofen, 42 to Mino, 26 to Thunder, 48 to Kurfürst. Jesus, I don't even recall shooting at Kurfürst. And a bit to Yama. Wow, okay. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. GG's.